Well, good morning in the morning, everyone. No matter what time of day it is, it's always morning in the kingdom. And of course, you can always have fries with that. My little friend, Mr. Jinx, is here to visit me. I was hoping he wouldn't be on the table because it kind of messes up the exact plan I had for the camera. But we're going to give it a try. So I'm going to see if I can set this here. And we're going to start reading the Bible. So I'm going to not do too much commentary. I'm just going to try and get through at least 1 or 2 chapters and maybe more. And I got this nifty little sheet that goes behind the pages to help keep it dark. Alright, let me get to 7. Now, my friend here is keeping me company. Hopefully he's not too distracting. But we're just going to try a few different angles, a few different places. I'm on my front porch today. Matthew chapter 7. Judge not that you be judged, for with the judgment you pronounce you will be judged. With the measure you use it will be measured to you. Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, when there is the log in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. Do not give dogs what is holy, and do not throw pearls before pigs, lest they trample them underfoot and turn to attack you. Matthew 7:7. Ask, and it will be given to you. You seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, and those who seek find, and to the one who knocks it will be opened. Or which one of you, if his son asks him for bread, will you give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will you give him a serpent? If you then, who are evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give good things to those who ask him? 7:12. The Golden Rule. So whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them. For this is the law and the prophets. Enter by the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is easy that leads to destruction, and those who enter by it are many. For the gate is narrow, and for the way is hard that leads to life, and those who find it are few. Matthew chapter 7, verse 15. Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. You will recognize them by their fruits. You will recognize them by fruits. Are grapes gathered from thorn bushels, or figs from thistles? So every healthy tree bears good fruit, but the diseased tree bears bad fruit. A healthy tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a diseased tree bear good fruit. Every tree that does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into the fire. Thus, you will recognize them by their fruits. Now, there's a lot to unpack there, but I want to keep going, try and make these videos a little shorter. Matthew 7:21. Not everyone who says to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven, but the one who does the will of my Father who is in heaven. On that day many will say to me, Lord, Lord, did we not prophesy in your name? Did we not cast out demons in your name? And do many mighty works in your name? And then I will declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you workers of lawlessness. Matthew 7:24. Build your house on the rock. Everyone then who hears these words of mine and does them will be like a wise man who built his house on the rock. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat on the house. But it did not fall, because it had been founded on the rock. And everyone who hears these words of mine and does not do them will be like a foolish man who built his house on the sand. And the rain fell, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat against the house, and it fell. And great was the fall. Matthew 7:28, the authority of Jesus. And when Jesus finished these sayings, the crowds were astonished at his teaching, for he was teaching them as one who had authority, not as their scribes. So that is chapter 7. A lot to unpack. Maybe I will do that in a future video, but I think the most important thing is just simply reading through the Bible and trying to get the big picture. So I'm going to do another video here and do Matthew 8 next. Thank you, and have fries with that.